Hello and welcome to another Design Talks. Today we are proud to host Pepe Calderin, the incredible designer behind Pepe Calderin Design and an incredible inspiration for us all. In a home society, the creative design process requires people to debate, discuss, and explore ideas together. With this project, we hope to establish a platform that highlights the ideals behind every interior design trends, providing extra value to the design community while disconstructing the processes that lead to a successful project. Our guest, Pepe Calderin, thank you so much for being here today. Our guest studied commercial art at Miami-Dade College. He began his career with Bleimer and Levine, who later became partners. After the retirement of this partner, he turned into the president of Pepe Calderin Design in 2010. His firm has received numerous awards, including the Muse Design Awards in 2019. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and being part of another Design Talk podcast.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
You're welcome. So, first and foremost, we would like to know how your passion for design began. When did you realize that the path would take you through this area?
The truth is that I really never realized that I was passionate about design. I was just a young guy looking for a job when I landed a job at an architecture firm that had like 50, 60 employees. And I learned design by just looking at architects doing working and designers designing. I started helping both, and that's how I really learned how to be a designer.
Nice. So, and after studying the commercial art, you founded Pepe Calderin Design a few years later. What was it like to be the owner of something that you always dreamed of?
I have to tell you, I never had a dream of anything. Things just happen to me because they are meant to be. And I have really never had a concentration of something that I want in it. My partner retired after being in business with him. And to me, the obvious thing to do was to open my own company and put my name on it.
Okay.
It was just, everything happens by fate.
Yeah, so just let it go, and it turned out pretty good. So, and in the meantime, then your company continues to be a success to this day. What is the key, as you say, to take your interior design projects to the next level?
Well, I believe having a great team with you that can help you produce the work that you produce. Treating them like family and having a good relationship with your clients actually is what allows you to grow and actually making mistakes is part of your growing process. I have made mistakes in my career, and there's nothing else than just another step to learn something new.
Okay. So So your answer is perfect on my next question, which is to sustain quality project after project. We know that the interior design team is essential. What attributes and characteristics do you think are the most important for a well-coordinated, qualified team that produces outstanding designs?
I think first of all you have to have fun. To work in this type of business is good to have that kind of atmosphere where people are happy and they're fun and you treat each other as if you were family, and that's the way to really keep your office going and having people happy and and together.
Yeah, that is a great answer. And just another question, you guys do incredible works, as we know, and particular residential and commercial projects. So what is the charm of these two types of projects? Where did you get your inspiration for them?
I'm asked that question all the time, and I just never
know.
No, it's not that I don't know. It's that I think the inspiration comes within within you, and not something that you actually, peak or a color, or I hear designers saying, I was inspired by, three colors on a marble. I don't get inspired by that. I get inspired, within, and what actually the clients sometimes, are your inspiration. They wanted, they want their residence or the condominium in some special way, some special style. So you have to really follow some of their requirements.
Yes,
so I would say
course.
inspiration comes from my heart.
Yeah, and you're from clients. Yeah, that is normal. So, and just I have a curiosity as well. What projects are harder to accomplish in general, from conception to construction? Are those residential or commercial ones?
I see both be complicated. It all depends about the people that you're dealing with, your clients. Whether they're going to get involved. If they get involved, the project is more complicated than if they're not. But it's always different. You could have the complication on a commercial job, and you can have, because actually the type of commercial work that I do is more like condominium renovations, and you always have a group of people in a committee that you have to try to direct, and make sure that they understand each other, that everything is approved. There's a lot of politics on that. On a residential, it's different. I mean, there you're gonna have to, sometimes you have to be a referee, where you have to, your husband and wife may not agree on things, and you have to, be able to make them things work.
Yes. So the most demanding one, you would say, that is the commercial projects.
The most what?
Demanding projects. Usually the commercial?
Yes.
Yes. Unless there is emotions involved. Then residential.
Yeah, I mean, they both have a lot of emotions. But,
yes.
Commercial, you have more people to deal with.
Yeah, more bureaucracy. So moving on to my next question, it is that if you had to choose one project that marked you, which one would you pick and why?
I would pick my last project.
Really? Why?
Well, because it's always, the last inspiration that you had, the last, thing that you worked on. For me, always the last is either the last or the next are
yes.
the best. I mean, you remember all the other ones and they were all great, but I think the last finished project is usually your best. And of course, you're doing, sometimes I do 3 or 4 projects at the same time. So I cannot say that 4 of those last projects are the most exciting one. Well, one of the last projects that I have done, it will be the most exciting, and the one that I'm starting will be even more exciting.
Yeah. So you still have that adrenaline in, so it's normal, right?
Yeah, it gives you that, like the inspiration and that drive of to be able to create something new. It's, it's so much fun.
I love it. So, and as we mentioned from the beginning, so your work has definitely been bearing fruit, and the truth is that you have already been recognized with a number of awards. So what significance do these awards have for you, your career, and your company?
Well, let's see. The awards are very good to feed your ego. Yes. They make you. I remember at the beginning of entering awards, I always used to get that adrenaline and butterflies on my stomach of that I was there and I was going to win an award. Nowadays, it's really, other than that it's good for PR. A lot of clients like to know it really is, they're fun, but there's not so much, I enter in very few awards anymore.
Oh, okay, I understand. So, and my next question is, your company is famous for delivering unique design projects with high-end standards. Recently, you have partnered up with our sister brands of Covet Group to create the ultimate dream home that captures the heart of the popular city of Miami. And I want to ask, how was it? How was the experience of creating such an amazing apartment?
Well, you asked me before about what is the best. Okay, well, that is the most exciting because it's one of the last things that I did. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun to be able to create something like that. They were very accommodating, extremely good. It was a really beautiful experience.
And how was it with your team? Did they have fun as well?
Yes, but I have more fun than my team.
Okay.
But
So
I was
yeah, you did
able
well.
to to create everything, and I, would just
Yes.
tell them what to do because I knew, what we were supposed to do. So it was fun. It was
Nice. Yeah. So virtually it was way easier than like in physical, right, project. So you have way more freedom to play with it.
Yes, you definitely have a lot of freedom. I mean, you don't really have a client that is going to direct you or tell you what they like. You just do what you like. I mean, and there's no budget. Budget is not a number. I mean, that staircase that I did at the foyer, it must cost $1 billion to produce.
Yeah, it's just like playing video games. You can, I mean, the sky is the limit. So my next question is, as a curiosity question, what products from our collective brands, Maison Valentina, Bravo, and Work Society, do you single out as your favorites, and how would you fit them in your own projects? I mean, you have some.
I use a bathtub from the diamond bathtub,
Yes,
which
yes.
I find it to be amazing.
It is good.
It has. I mean, it can fit anywhere. I mean, you can use it in a modern job. You can do it in a traditional job. It's very versatile, and very modern. So I like that. Rock Society has. I love these snake patterns. I mean,
Yes.
there's not one that I don't like. And actually, I was just looking through the website the other day, and I saw that you just released a new graffiti line.
Yes,
Because
we
I didn't see that before, and that's also
our urban collection.
yeah, I love them. And from there's two pieces that I like, but I forgot their name. That are one is a cabinet, very asymmetrical,
Yes.
and what is it? You know the name?
No, do you know the names? The ones that have. Yes. No. Okay. Yeah. Right now, I think it's Baraka.
I think I know. I think it's the Layan bookcase.
Okay. Okay. The bookcase. Yes.
Yeah,
I was
it's
thinking
a
of another
Layan
one.
bookcase, and then
Okay.
you have the Cyrus lamp, which I also love.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
also have the Eden stone sink,
Yes.
which reminds me to Dali, melting clock. That's an amazing piece also. It's a conversation piece. I love it. You guys have wonderful furniture.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you use some of our products in this new apartment, and they look just gorgeous and amazing. And so one of my last questions is, as a professional in the area, in this area for a few years, in your opinion, what is the future of design and of the industry? And for what level of design can we expect? So what is the future of it in your eyes?
I don't think there's any. Design is endless, and it will be there forever as long as we have a mind to create. Design will be kind of hard, or design will be there. I mean, it's great that you guys actually have come into the market. You guys are kind of pretty new into this market,
Yes.
which I think is great because we were limited in things that we had before. If you were modernism or anything else that we were doing, you had to go to the past to be able to find new things.
Yeah.
You have created a new niche of a new design level, which has it has a lot of manufactured beautifully with great quality. I think it's fantastic what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
And all the companies that are involved around it, which are kind of all work together. from Pepe Lobo to Coquette to, all of you guys. It's just amazing.
Yeah, thank you. We're flattered. And so my final question is, in a few words or a phrase, what does design mean to you?
Okay. I used to say something that design has no boundary and it has multiple possibilities. But then I wrote something when I was interviewed by, I think it was Coquette one,
Yeah.
that what love happens.
Love Happens is the name of the
Yeah.
magazine, yes.
So
And the
and
books.
then I thought about that because I said when they asked me, love happens. I said when you're in love. So I guess love happens when you love to design. Is
Yeah.
another
Yeah,
another way to go. So
that is a great answer. So, Pep, we are really grateful that you accepted our invitation for another Design Talks episode. Without a doubt, it was a fascinating session in which we discovered more about you, your work, and most importantly, what design brings to our community. I hope to see you again soon, and I wish you the biggest success.
likewise, thank you so much for the interview. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. And to our listeners, don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and Instagram so you know when we release a new episode. Thank you so much, and until next time.
Ciao.